Blessings and love to you. Thanks for joining me here on the channel. We're studying the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're on lesson number 297. Forgiveness is the only gift I give. Forgiveness is the only gift I give because it is the only gift I want. And everything I give myself. This is salvation's simple formula. And I, who would be saved, would make it mine to be the way I live within a world that needs salvation. And that will be saved as I accept atonement for myself. Father, how certain are your ways? How sure their final outcome? And how faithfully is every step in my salvation set already and accomplished by your grace? Thanks be to you for your eternal gifts, and thanks to you for my identity. Forgiveness is the only gift I give. So here we are at lesson 297, and I believe on the quantum level, these lessons work as a build-up in our conscious mind, in our unconscious mind. These lessons are taking whatever yesterday's lesson was and adding more substance and more light into the darkness of our minds. So I'm just saying that because we're progressing towards 365. We're on 297 today. And I think it's so important to be referencing the text as you're going through the lessons, because the Course's definition of forgiveness is not just letting someone off the hook who has wronged you. Like, that is such an unevolved definition of forgiveness. A beautiful thing to do, of course, if that's where you're at. But what the Course in Miracles is asking us to do is remember that we're in a dream. And I've had experiences in my life with some of my ex-boyfriends where in the dream, he did something to upset me. And then I woke up in the morning and I actually treated him as if he'd really done the thing that upset me. And it's insane to do that. And I remind myself that this is what we're doing here. Anytime that we choose to point a finger at someone else, I'm just having a dream. I'm dreaming about that person doing wrong to me, which they've never done in reality and truth. And so it's all happening in my mind. So forgiveness in the Course is remembering that we're dreaming. All things are happening in the context of the dream. And it's up to us to catch ourselves before we go down the rabbit hole of judgment and projection of guilt, which I think, as I've said before, these are the two most evil weapons of destruction in our earthly experience: judgment and guilt. Bad things. So the Course's definition of forgiveness is the only gift I give. So as I remind myself that I'm in a dream and that no one has ever done me wrong and that no one else is even here because I'm not even here, then I have no reason to hold on to any upsets. But I'm not going to deny my feelings. If some emotion surfaces, I don't just push it away. I forgive that as well. Like, oh wow, I'm not feeling happy and peaceful. Something else is here. I'm curious about that. And I think that's the beginning of the way forgiveness as a technology is working on us. We have to look at ourselves and remember we're just dreaming, and there's another way of looking at the thing that's happening or the thing that we're holding on to from the past. So Ken Wapnick, he actually references a paragraph from the text, chapter 25, which is called The Justice of God. And the section that he highlights is section 5, the special function. And he references paragraph 3, but I'm going to read paragraph 1 because I like it a little bit better. So again, the justice of God, the special function. And this is one thing the Course in Miracles talks about. The idea of specialness is usually our ego trying to make us believe that this incarnation is real and that our upsets are real and our anger is justified. So the use of the word special is interesting to me here, But I think what it's telling us is the Holy Spirit has its definition of special, which is forgiveness is our only function here. Remembering we're in a dream, not holding people accountable for things they've never done, and looking to our brother in this dream scenario as our savior, particularly the one who we look at as enemy. And I think when Jesus talks about forgiving your enemies, he was talking about this kind of forgiveness, not saying, oh, those bad people over there, I'm not mad at them anymore. No. He was saying, oh, I'm just dreaming and I'm forgiving my enemies because there are no enemies and they've never done anything wrong to me. So I'll read this paragraph and we'll see if any bowl playing happens or not. The special function. The grace of God rests gently on forgiving eyes, and everything they look on speaks of him to the beholder. He can see no evil, nothing in the world to fear, and no one who is different from himself. And as he loves them, so he looks upon himself with love and gentleness. He would no more condemn himself for his mistakes than damn another. He is not an arbiter of vengeance, nor a punisher of sin. The kindness of his sight rests on himself with all the tenderness it offers others. For he would only heal and only bless. And being in accord with what God wills, he has the power to heal and bless all those he looks on with the grace of God upon his sight. So that's the important piece, this last sentence here. He has the power to heal and bless all those he looks on. So all those that we look on are our brothers and sisters that we see, we believe that we're seeing in this incarnation. They are our FasTrack Highway out of here. We cannot isolate. We cannot just have our little spiritual moment and that's it in the morning or whenever you do it. It has to be in those unexpected unions with other beings, other people. And how do you see them? What are your judgments? Are you looking to them as another fleck of light of innocence, speck of light of innocence? Is this person a teacher for you in some way? Do you really, you don't know. We don't know. But to have that curiosity and that kind of whimsical view of, the possibilities. There's so many people and places and things for me to encounter. So if I forgive everything and I keep receiving these opportunities to see myself in my brother and bless my brother, then we're really living the course at that point. And so it does occur to me that I would like to play a little bit when I think about this idea of the justice of God. So one of the biggest bowl that I have is the Root Chakra bowl. It's really big. This is a big guy. And it represents an energy center at the base of your spine. And this is where you, when this chakra is in balance, you feel safe. You feel a sense of belongingness and groundedness. And to me, it seems like it's justice in the sense that if you're good at the root, then chances are moving up the rest of the energy centers in your spine and all the different areas of your life that they affect, those things are going to feel a little bit more comfortable expressing if the root chakra is aligned and functioning properly. So this is you being grounded. And for us as Course in Miracles students, we are grounded in the truth. And at the root of our experience here on earth is the truth. We can see and find and be in the truth as often as we like. We can also be off in the dream and judging people and seeing the wrong and focusing on the division. Or we can really resonate with this idea that at every moment there's a part of our consciousness that's completely grounded, sane, and is effectively trying to emanate a protection energy so that the rest of our being feels comfortable expressing and not worried about the judgment of others. Who cares? Be yourself. Be grounded in your truth, in what you believe. That's the justice of God. It's giving you the freedom to decide at any given time. You're going to be yourself. You're going to love God and express your vulnerable, beautiful, precious heart in any way you damn well please. Because we can do that. Because we're just dreaming together, and soon enough, our idea of this experience will be over. And we won't need to feel grounded anymore because we'll be with God. We'll be back in heaven and we'll realize we never left. So ground yourself in the justice of God today and do your forgiveness practice like you're a Course in Miracles student. We're all dreaming. No one has ever committed any errors against themselves or you. And this is all just a reflection of our minds, of inside of our consciousness. There are places that we have held on to, that we identify with. So as we disidentify with our fake identity and practice forgiveness the way the Course is teaching us, as if Jesus is standing right there with us all day, being our teacher and saying, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. But of course, he's rubbing your back and saying, oh, just try again. If we can get to that level, I think that we're going to be on a much more enjoyable healing journey. Thank you for being with me. Lots of love to you. Have an awesome day today, and I'll see you back here again on the next video.